Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I said, this is Intervlog. Can you believe what our eyes are seeing? Can you feel the heartbeat of transformation that is pulsing through the soil of Burkina Faso? Can you hear the future calling? The CHU of Pala is here. Yes, the Centre Hospitalier Universitaire de Pala, right in the heart of Bobo-Dioulasso, has officially opened its beautiful doors to the people of Burkina Faso and Africa at large. This is not just a hospital. This is not just another building. This is hope made concrete. This is dignity wearing white coats. This is President Captain Ibrahim Traoré's vision becoming reality. A vision of health sovereignty, of modern medicine for our people, of ending the days when our mothers, our children, our elders had to be flown abroad for basic care. Those days are fading. The dawn has broken. The CHU of Pala has arrived. And family, this isn't just any CHU. This is one of the most beautiful and advanced hospitals in all of West Africa. Clean, vast, ultra-modern, and filled with green spaces that heal the spirit even before the body is touched. And the moment you step inside, wow, you are met with a wave of calm and technology. The walls speak innovation. The hallways echo with progress. The air smells like a new future. But wait, that's not all. The real magic? China has just delivered some of the most sophisticated medical machines in the world to this very hospital. Machines that can look deep inside the body, machines that can detect diseases early, machines that can heal with precision, machines that belong in the best hospitals of Shanghai or Paris. Now standing proudly in Bobo-Dioulasso, who made this miracle possible? Who opened this door to the future? Family, join us as we raise our voices, our hands, and our cameras to celebrate the lion of the revolution, the captain of our transformation, the man whose name history will never forget, President Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Let's go deep. Let's go loud. Let's go proud. This is Intervlog, and today we are standing inside one of Africa's newest temples of healing, the CHU of Pala. Let's enter together. Family, when we speak of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, we do not just speak of a president. We speak of a visionary, a servant of the people, a warrior of dignity who has taken on the mission of building a new Burkina Faso from the ashes of exploitation, poverty, and neo-colonialism. And today, in Bobo-Dioulasso, that mission takes a bold step forward with the CHU of Pala. Who else but President Traoré could have the courage to prioritize health in the middle of global crises? Who else would dare to build such a vast, modern hospital while the world said, it's impossible? Who else could negotiate directly with partners like China to bring high-tech medical machines into our country when so many African leaders still rely on evacuating their elite abroad? Captain Ibrahim Traoré said, "No more medical evacuations for the few. Let us build hospitals for the many." And that's exactly what he has done. He did not wait for the West to approve. He did not beg for handouts. He made strategic partnerships, used the nation's resources wisely, and focused on sovereignty, not only in agriculture, defense, and education, but now also in medicine. This hospital is not just a building. It is a battlefield won. A battlefield against disease, against inequality, against shame. Look at the architectural beauty of CHU of Pala, its patient wards, operating theaters, maternity units, laboratories, diagnostic centers, all designed with human dignity at the center. Look at the team of young, patriotic Burkinabe engineers and workers who contributed to its construction, all under the leadership of a president who believes in made in Burkina Faso. Let's not forget, while others were talking, Traoré was building. While others were waiting, he was acting. While others looked outside, he looked inside the heart of the Burkinabe people and gave them hope with walls, healing with machines, and pride with purpose. And now, with the arrival of medical equipment from China, not secondhand, not outdated, but brand new top-tier technology, President Traoré is sending a strong message to Africa and the world. Burkina Faso is rising, and we are building hospitals to treat our people with excellence, here, at home. It is a message of sovereignty. It is a message of modernity. It is a message of visionary leadership. And that, family, is why today we lift our cameras in joy, our microphones in admiration, and our hearts in celebration. Because the man at the helm of Burkina Faso is not just a president. He is a symbol of Africa's rebirth. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, we thank you. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, we salute you. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, you are building what others only dreamed of. Family, when you stand before the CHU of Pala, you don't feel like you're looking at just a hospital. No, you feel like you're standing before a monument of national pride, a cathedral of health, a palace of healing. The architecture, stunning. The environment, peaceful. The purpose, life-saving. As you walk through the hospital's main entrance, you are met with wide automatic doors, spotless glass, and bright sunlight pouring through tall windows. The hallways are long and spacious, not the cramped, dark corridors we are used to in many public hospitals. There are green plants inside, benches, fresh paint, soft lighting. Even the air smells sterile, modern, and filled with hope. And outside? Wow! There's a large green lawn, solar panels on the roof, ambulance bays ready to receive patients, walkways that are wheelchair accessible, and even special children's playgrounds for pediatric patients. Yes, President Ibrahim Traoré thought of everything, from the newborn to the elderly. Each department in the CHU is like a mini-universe. You enter the emergency unit, and you're hit with that buzzing, efficient, alert energy. Modern patient beds, triage stations, and real-time digital screens for monitoring incoming cases. You pass into the maternity ward, and you see birthing rooms with bathtubs for laboring mothers, fetal monitoring systems, and warm, soft lighting that eases pain and anxiety. There's a pediatrics wing filled with bright colors, small beds, IVs made to look less scary for children, and nurses who smile like angels. There's a surgical complex and built like an advanced tech center with stainless steel doors, air-purified operating theaters, and real-time monitoring displays on the walls. There's a diagnostics and imaging department with thick concrete walls to house the heavy equipment that has just arrived from China. Rooms are ready, walls reinforced, floors cushioned, radiation-proof glass in place, just waiting for the machines to power on. There are laboratories equipped with clean counters, digital pipettes, sterile autoclaves, and automated sample handlers. There's even an academic section for future Burkinabe doctors and nurses to study, train, and grow, ensuring that the CHU is not only a place for healing, but a place for learning and legacy. You can tell this was not rushed. It was not built for show. It was built for impact, with planning, with intention, and with love for the people. President Traoré did not just say, "Let's build a hospital." He said, "Let's build a world-class hospital, right here in Burkina Faso, so that no one ever has to beg for healthcare again." Family, CHU of Pala is not just modern, it is majestic. And then, the miracle moment arrived. Just days before the official launch, massive containers began to arrive at the gates of the CHU of Pala. Trucks rolled in, escorted by security. Forklifts buzzed around. Technicians in white and blue uniforms from China and Burkina Faso stood ready with gloves and toolkits. What were they unloading? Family. This was the moment the people had been waiting for. Machines of life, machines of precision, machines of the future. Each crate was labeled carefully. CT scanner, fragile, handle with care. Magnetic resonance, imaging. High field, 3.0T. Linear accelerator, cancer treatment. Automated blood analyzer, lab system. Ultrasound system, full body portable. One by one, the crates were carefully opened. And inside, shiny, clean, powerful, brand new. This was not second-hand equipment. This was not old tech from expired hospitals. Number this was state-of-the-art, factory fresh, direct from China's most advanced medical manufacturers. A white CT scanner was the first to be wheeled in, covered in protective plastic, glowing under the lights. Its circular design looked like something from a spaceship. The Chinese technician turned to the Burkina medical team and smiled. This is one of the most powerful CT scanners available. It can scan the entire human body in seconds, detect strokes, tumors, broken bones, all in perfect 3D resolution. Wow. Next came the MRI machine, large, beautiful, humming with magnetism. This one, the technician said, can image the brain, spine, and muscles without a single cut. Safe for children. Clearer than X-rays. Wow again. Then came the digital X-ray systems, the portable ultrasound carts, and the automated biochemistry machines for labs. One machine, the automated blood analyzer, can process 400 samples per hour, giving results for glucose, cholesterol, infections, and kidney function, all without human error. And then, silence fell. A massive crate labeled linear accelerator was being opened. This machine, used for radiotherapy in cancer patients, is rarely seen in West African public hospitals. But now, here it was, in Bobo-Dioulasso, installed under the watchful eyes of specialists. Radiotherapy? One local nurse whispered. Right here? Yes, the technician smiled. Right here. No more trips to Morocco or France. Now Burkina Faso heals its own. More machines arrived. Patient monitors for ICUs, anesthesia workstations for surgical rooms, infant incubators for premature babies, dialysis machines for patients with kidney failure, and family, all of them powered up. Lights blinking, screens glowing, alarms beeping softly, technology breathing life. We even saw training sessions begin immediately. Chinese technicians teaching Burkina engineers and doctors how to use and maintain every piece. Manuals translated, software installed, everyone learning side by side. It was a moment of true partnership, not aid, cooperation, not dependency, development, not charity, sovereignty. Family. When we say the CHU of Pala is now one of the most sophisticated hospitals in Africa, we mean it. It's not just the architecture. It's not just the staff. It's the machines. Yes, the sophisticated, life-saving, intelligent medical machines that just arrived from China are now ready to serve the people of Burkina Faso. Let us show you, not just tell you, what these machines can do. Get ready to be amazed. CT scanner, the body revealer. What it is, CT stands for computed tomography. This machine takes thousands of X-ray images in seconds and creates a 3D image of your body, layer by layer. How it helps? It finds tumors that are hiding deep in the body. It detects internal bleeding, blood clots, or fractures after accidents. It helps doctors plan complex surgeries with precision. Wow! This machine sees what the human eye can't. It's like a superpower for doctors. Before, patients had to fly to France. Now, Bobo-Dioulasso has it. MRI machine, the magnetic miracle. What it is, MRI means magnetic resonance imaging. It uses magnets and radio waves, not radiation, to take detailed images of soft tissues, brain, spine, joints, organs. How it helps. Diagnoses brain tumors, spinal injuries, stroke, and nerve damage. Shows muscle tears and joint inflammation, especially useful for children and pregnant women because it's radiation-free. The MRI is a gentle giant. No pain, no cutting, no radiation. Just pure science and peace. Burkina Faso, you now have magnetic eyes. Linear accelerator, LINAC, the cancer fighter. What it is, a machine that uses high-energy X-rays to destroy cancer cells without harming healthy tissue. How it helps. Used in radiotherapy to treat cancers of the breast, lung, prostate, and brain. Targets tumors with millimeter precision. Saves lives. especially when cancer is caught early. Before now, cancer meant goodbye for many families. But now, we fight back. This is not just a machine. This is a sword in the hands of our doctors. Automated biochemistry analyzer. The lab genius. What it is: a computer-controlled machine that tests blood and urine samples for diseases and organ health. How it helps: gives results for liver function, kidney health, cholesterol, diabetes, infection, and more. Tests hundreds of samples per hour without mistakes. Alerts doctors when results are dangerous. Blood doesn't lie, and this machine tells the truth fast. It's like having 20 lab scientists inside one box. Incredible. Digital X-ray machine, the fast imager. What it is: an upgraded version of the classic X-ray, but faster, safer, and digital. How it helps: detects fractures, pneumonia, tuberculosis, and more. Results show on screen in seconds. No waiting for film. Less radiation. Clearer images. One click, and the whole picture appears. This is speed, this is safety, this is progress. Ultrasound machine, the sound of life. What it is: uses sound waves to create moving images of the body, especially useful in pregnancy, abdominal scans, and heart checks. How it helps: monitors babies in the womb, diagnoses kidney stones, gallbladder issues, liver problems, guides needle biopsies and fluid drains. We saw a heartbeat on the screen, family, a tiny baby moving inside the womb. This is not just tech, this is emotion in real time. Patient monitors, the lifeguards. What they are: screens that continuously show a patient's heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen levels, and more, 24/7. How they help: used in ICU, surgery, and emergency rooms. Alerts nurses and doctors if the body is crashing. Saves lives in seconds. Beep, beep, beep. That sound is a patient's life on the line, and these machines catch problems before it's too late. Anesthesia workstations, the sleep protectors. What they are: machines that safely put patients to sleep during surgery, while monitoring breathing, oxygen, and heart function. Family, all across Bobo-Dioulasso, all across Hawet province, even in the far corners of Burkina Faso, people are talking, whispering, dreaming. What are they dreaming of? Of the moment when the CHU of Pala, this glorious, ultra-modern, people-powered hospital, will finally open its doors. The people are not just waiting. They are counting the days, marking their calendars, and imagining their loved ones walking through those wide automatic glass doors into a new world of healing. Yes, the building is ready. Yes, the machines have arrived. But now, the people are waiting to be welcomed inside. Let us share with you what this hospital will soon mean to the ordinary citizens of Burkina Faso. Not in theory, but in real, powerful, human terms. Mariam's hope. When my mother gets another chance. Mariam Diallo is a young woman from Houndé. Her mother recently had a minor stroke. The local clinic could only stabilize her, but they couldn't do full diagnostics. We were told she might have another more serious one soon, Mariam says. They say that at CHU of Pala, there will be a CT scanner that can see inside her brain. Find the danger early. That's all I want. Just one scan, one chance. She's waiting, watching, hoping. And when that hospital opens, her mother may receive a second chance at life. Dr. Tankoano's dream, a place to work with dignity. Dr. Amadou Tankoano is a young surgeon who has served in regional clinics for years, operating under pressure, often without the right tools. I trained to use advanced equipment, but we have none. I've lost patients I could have saved, simply because we had no scanner, no ventilator, no modern anesthesia. But with the CHU of Pala, everything changes. Dr. Tankoano is ready. His white coat is ironed. His team is assembled. His skills are sharp. He's just waiting for the green light to walk into Burkina Faso's finest surgical block. MME Sanu's prayer: no more foreign evacuations. Maman Sano, a retired teacher from Banfora, was recently told her daughter has a tumor in her breast. The hospital in their area couldn't manage it, and the private options are too expensive. Before, they would say, go to Morocco or Tunisia. But how? We don't have millions. We have land. We have goats. I heard that CHU of Pala will have a cancer unit. I pray every day it opens soon, because my daughter doesn't have time. And all eyes are on Pala, the mother of baby Awa. Hope for our newborns. In a village near Bobo, a young woman recently gave birth prematurely. Her baby girl was born at just 32 weeks. The local clinic couldn't offer much more than warmth and prayers. They say CHU of Pala will have incubators, machines that breathe for babies and keep them warm. If it had been open, I would have run there immediately. Many newborns in Burkina Faso are born too soon and too small. But when this hospital opens, it will become a lifeline for the most vulnerable among us. Grandpa Yameogo's longing. Bring dialysis to us. Papa Yameogo, an elder in Koudougou, travels to Ouagadougou every 2 weeks for kidney dialysis. It drains his energy, his savings, and his hope. I heard they have installed dialysis machines in CHU of Pala. If it opens, I can move to Bobo and be close to care. No more long bus rides. No more waiting in pain. For elders like him, this hospital represents dignity in their final years. The nation's expectation. A new model for Africa. The opening of CHU of Pala will do more than treat the sick. It will bring back trust in public health care, keep families together instead of sending loved ones abroad, save money spent on foreign evacuations, build pride in our nation's medical capacity. Already, medical students are preparing for internships there. Engineers are signing maintenance contracts. Nurses and midwives are preparing to wear their uniforms proudly. It hasn't opened yet, but it already feels alive. And when those doors swing wide and that first patient steps through, it will be more than just a medical procedure. It will be a victory for all of Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is ready. The people are not just waiting for a hospital. They are waiting for a symbol of hope. A place where science and compassion meet. A place where President Ibrahim Traoré's vision becomes flesh and blood. Literally. And the moment it opens, the whole country will shout together. On July 16, 2025, His Majesty the Chief of Canton Bobo Mandoré visited the site of the new University Hospital Center, CHU, of Pala in Bobo-Dioulasso, Burkina. His Majesty the Chief of Canton Bobo Mandoré visits the site of the new University Hospital Center, CHU, of Pala in Bobo-Dioulasso, Ouagadougou, July 16, 2025, AIB. His Majesty the Chief of Canton Bobo Mandoré made a trip on Saturday, July 12, 2025, to the site of the new University Hospital Center, CHU, of Pala in Bobo-Dioulasso, to see the progress of the work on this major health infrastructure currently under construction. His Majesty the Chief of Canton Bobo Mandoré was accompanied by a strong delegation of notables, customary and traditional chiefs, chiefs of villages and districts, customary Bobo Mandoré, dozos, chiefs of the Pule and Dafing communities, etc. He praised the efforts of the workers, engineers, technicians, and site managers and encouraged them for their commitment and dedication while recalling the importance of this hospital center as a regional and national pride and a lever for health development for future generations. The chief of the village of Pala, where the hospital was built, surrounded by the first technical managers of the project, gave a very warm welcome to His Majesty, honored by this mark of royal consideration. The managers of the major construction site of the Pala University Hospital expressed their deep gratitude and recognition for this highly symbolic visit, which marks the unwavering support of the customary authorities for any development project on the lands of Saya, Chinese project leader Li Zhengshan and his team warmly welcomed all visitors. Mr. Li gave a detailed presentation on the project's progress to the township chief. He expressed his gratitude for the chief's visit and the local people's contribution to the project's smooth running. Her Majesty reminded everyone of the importance of preserving and promoting this heritage under construction, which tomorrow will bring hope and healing to the entire population. The new University Hospital Center, CHU of Pala, covers approximately 30 hectares and has a capacity of 500 beds. It is being built by the Chinese group Beijing Urban Construction Group, BUCG, through a China-Burkina Faso partnership. The hospital will include 9 functional areas: consultations, emergencies, hospitalization, medical technology, advanced imaging, operating room, intensive care, training, administration, as well as accommodation for Chinese experts, and will be a reference establishment in the sub-region, serving the Haute-Bassin region and beyond with modern equipment and a university teaching dimension. At the Council of Ministers on Wednesday, April 9th, the government officially announced the creation of the Pala University Hospital Center, CHU, in Bobo-Dioulasso. According to the press release from the Council of Ministers, the hospital, with a capacity of 500 beds, has as its main missions the provision of tertiary-level care, the training of health professionals, and the conduct of medical research. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.